So hello folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. As you saw for the YouTube video, and at the very beginning of it, you saw all of the American vehicles. So I did buy all of the American vehicles. What I did was sold all the Russian vehicles and went and bought all the American. Then I sold almost all the American, and I came back to Russia and I bought all of the Russian vehicles. So I have every Russian vehicle now, and what I'm going to try to do is play each one of them. And I also got this, which is the model collector, and that one is owning every vehicle in the game. So I did knock out 3 of these, and now we're getting ready to do some missions. So I'm going to use this one. Like I said, I'm going to use every Russian vehicle at least once to give it a try, see what I think about it. And unfortunately, this one requires a high saddle, so I have to use this trailer. But I do have a mission for that. And it is, I went ahead and I'm starting here at the top, and the radioactive fossils. So I have to deliver 4 containers to the railway station over there, and I have to deliver 2 to the factory. Now these containers are located way over here at the ruined warehouse. Now I already have the Dan, which I got in the last episode, and the Dan is sitting here already loaded up and ready to go. So I'm going to take this vehicle and we're going to head that direction. Okay, so it's always in all-wheel drive and the diff lock is always on. The Dan handled really well, and you'll see when I make the delivery. It's a pretty good truck. So this one, all I did was drive it out of the garage, trailer for it, and then drove it up a little bit and parked it. So I really haven't driven it. So we'll see how she does. Yeah, that wasn't good. That was partially my fault. Oh, not attached winch. Attached trailer. I did drive off the road a little bit. I was looking up at my, or looking down at my fuel to see how much I'd used. So I really don't have a lot left in this game. Might be able to stretch it out 10 more episodes, but if I can do it for that long, and then I'll be done with the game and won't have anything else to do. So I have been working on my self-imposed hardcore mode. And I gotta tell you, it's definitely a pain in the butt. And if you want to see what I'm going through, then switch over to that playlist and give it a look. So we're going to go this way. And which way do I want to go? We will go this way. I took the Dan the other way, so I'm going to take this one this way. And I did find out that you have to go all the way over here and go down this road because you really can't get in here unless there's a gate here, and then there's fences all the way around it. So I figured a nice muddy area would be good to take this. Just see how it does. I did upgrade it as much as I could. So I can go to high gear. Nope. There is an engine upgrade for this, I believe, that I have not found yet. But I like the looks of the truck. Yeah, I don't particularly care for the performance right now. I mean, it is going there, but it's just going there slowly. And it's smoky. A lot of smoke coming out of it. One thing I did notice about the Dan, backing it up with a trailer on it is challenging because the Dan is so long. Stay a little bit this way. Yeah, this is getting there, but I would not use this truck on a timed mission. Okay, where's the road? So this may not have been a good road for this vehicle. Go ahead and get some daylight on it so I can see where I'm going. Like I need to go straight ahead. Well, making a little bit of progress. Slow the wheel speed down a little bit. Seems nice and stable on an incline. One vehicle I did test out that I absolutely hate is the Antarctic vehicle. It's the blue one, and it bends in the middle, so the whole front steers, not just the wheels. And I tried to use it for a mission, but it was a horrible vehicle to drive. I was just going to take it to fish out a scout vehicle that was stuck in the mud, and it just was not very pleasant to drive. This one wasn't too bad on the road, but once you get off road, it has issues. Maybe that would be fixed with a bigger engine, but I kind of doubt it. And you never know. I mean, the game has fooled me before. So I think if it was just off-road, it'd be okay. But when it hits mud, yeah, it just doesn't want to go in mud. I think the description called this said that this vehicle was used in desert areas, which is probably why it sucks in the mud. Alright, so we're getting to the radioactive area where we'll pick up the fossils. Yeah, other than a pull-behind trailer, 2 or 4 axle trailer, this is the only one that this truck can pull that's available to me in the trailer store. I haven't seen any really big trailers on this map yet. In Alaska or in Michigan, you had the construction rig trailers. Man, this thing does not like bumps either. But you had the big construction rig trailers, and in Alaska you had the spooling trailer. But I haven't seen anything really big in this game, or on this map. Okay, so I did find out you've got to back it down in there. You definitely do not want to pull it down in there, because then you've got to back it back up. Yep, I got too close to that edge. A little bit further. Alright, so we're going to load 2 of these. We'll try to get this thing out of here. You have to make small movements with the steering when you're backing up. Alright, that should be good enough. So let's give the Dan a try. So what we need to do is basically backtrack what we just did. I wonder if I can go that way. Let's try that. Come out here. Go down this road. To get back up here. And we'll just follow this all the way around. And this first one goes to the railway station. Where's my railway station? There it is. So yeah, we'll just follow this one all the way around. And then we will head this way. Till we get here. And head that way, and we're heading back to the railway station. So diff lock and all-wheel drive are always on. And I think there's still 2 upgrades for this that I haven't found yet. Okay, let's take a look at our dam. So you can see that the hitch is way in the back, so it does not obstruct the trailer, so this is a good one to haul a trailer with. There are a bunch of different stuff that I can put on. I think the only thing I couldn't put on it was the seismology equipment. I drove it all the way over here and turned everything around, had to go through the swamp, and still have a good bit of gas left. But it is a long beast. But it does mud better than the other one does. You just have to make your turns wide. Surprising it only has one set of turning wheels, because it looks like almost all of the weight of the truck is right there on the front 2 tires. Yeah, this might not be good. Truck might be a little too wide for that. Let's try to go up and around. Yeah, I really like this truck. I wish I would have found it earlier in the game. I'd have used it a lot more. And you may have noticed we have not left automatic yet. This might be one of those vehicles I have to buy when I hit the lottery, run around my farm on, or in. I was looking down my fuel gauge. So with the load on, it appears to suck more gas than when it was empty. Oh, but I got plenty of gas to get back. I hope. In my hardcore playthrough, I set out to recover the P16 because I need it to get the Western Star back to the garage. And I started out with the scout vehicle, the International Scout, and got within, I don't know, 3-4 minute drive from the P16 and got the International Scout stuck. I mean, it was so stuck, nothing to winch to. It was not going anywhere. And in that playthrough, I can't recover back to the garage. So I had to send the Chevy out, and I knew the Chevy couldn't go the same way that the Scout went because it would run out of gas. So I took it over to Island Lake because I knew there were fuel trailers over there and I could fill up. I finally found a fuel trailer and I was like 2 gallons of gas left. And then drove it out, got the P16 because I carried the fuel trailer with me. And got the P16, I was towing the pickup back, and probably a half a mile into my journey, I rolled the P16, rolled it over on its side. And it took me about 30 minutes to get that Chevy to where I could roll that P16 back on its wheels and get it back to Smithfield Dam. But I also had to use it to get the International Scout unstuck and used up most of the fuel in the little Scout fuel trailer. So coming back through the coming back through Island Lake, I had to pick up another Scout trailer so that I would have enough fuel to do the missions. So off to the right down in there are a bunch of, well, let's just show you. I remember saying I was going to show you at some point. I found an upgrade that was off camera a while back. And I just happened to be driving and I got close to the edge and it showed me where there was an upgrade. But down here is like a, oh, don't you flip over, like a graveyard of vehicles down here. And the upgrade is in right next to that far vehicle there. And let's hope I didn't make a mistake here. And I can get up out of here. Yep, I got the front end dug in. Alright, so we would not have to winch or do anything if I didn't go down here. Alright, let's go make our delivery. It's going to be kind of sad once I finish all of the missions. Hopefully they will come out with new regions in the near future. Shoot, I wouldn't mind if they just added more missions to the maps we already have. Start us back in Michigan. Add 20 or 30 new missions. But make it like something like you have to use certain vehicles for the missions. In Michigan, I couldn't use any Russian vehicles. In Russia, you can't use American vehicles. I'd be okay with that. Okay. Deliver every type of cargo in the game at least once. So I don't guess there is a log cargo. So since the garage is right here, I'll go ahead and take this back to the garage. And then I have other missions set up. Other missions with other vehicles. I'll go ahead and complete this one later on. That's not my garage. Okay, we'll cover that. I have 2 slots left over. And I have a lot of stuff in storage too. So our next mission is the pier recovery. So 2 concrete slabs, which I have set up over here, and 1 oversized cargo, which I have to go to a quarry, and I have a truck just on the other side of the tunnel here that will take care of that one. So I'm assuming I get, it says access to location, I get 2 of them. So that should be access to be able to pick things up at the pier. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to use the step. Should have left it in there. And we're going to see how this little thing does. So driving it over here, I notice, this is really a smaller Russian truck. So I don't know how it's going to handle this, but we'll give it a try. I just need to pick my route. So I could go that way. Or that way, which would probably be the safest route for this particular truck. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And you'll notice there's 2 concrete slabs. I put 1 slab on the front, I put a cargo in the middle, and then 1 on the back, and then I got rid of the cargo in the middle. Just to see if that would help balance out the load a little bit. And I need to go to my right. It is kind of a heavy load for such a small truck. And it's a good test for it. So 2 vehicles I did not sell from the American side was the Chevy pickup, because it was the first vehicle that I got in the game. And I did not sell the Western Star because it's the original one that I got in the game. And for just nostalgic purposes, I didn't want to get rid of either one of those 2. And it turned out I had a lot of money left over once I bought all the Russian vehicles. So I think what I'll do is toward the end of the gameplay, I will sell the vehicles that I don't like, buy all the vehicles that I do like, and just keep those till they put some new missions in. But I am going to do some experimenting with that bread truck, the van. And I finally also got the other scout vehicle, the 6x6. So I want to try it out. And I can use those just running around and hitting all the dark areas of the maps. Make sure that I haven't missed anything. Whoa. Well, I guess it's a good way to change the left front tire if I needed to. So this seems to be doing pretty good so far. I do want to go in here though. Go ahead and fill it up with gas. I don't think I'm going to tip it. Yeah, it's just like an old, powerful truck. Nothing special other than power. So I have not heard when any new maps will come out. I need to look on their website to see what they have to say. But I don't think I would expect any for a few months at the earliest. Uh-oh. Now this could be an issue. Or not. Let's attach a winch in the back. See if that'll give me a little bit of a boost through this mud without tipping me. There we go, just need a little boost. So remember, you don't always have to attach the winch to the front to pull something. You can attach it to the back. Go left. I found that out totally by accident. I thought I hooked to the front of the vehicle to a tree, and I actually hooked the back of the trailer to a tree. Okay. No flat tires, that's good. I do carry one spare tire. Sometimes it doesn't seem to want to turn, like it's pulling the front wheels off the ground. Where's my weight distributed? Okay, right between the two drive axles. Probably do a little better if it's a little bit ahead of them instead of in between them, but I was going to take damage here. It looked kind of deep. I thought I heard somebody talking about they're going to have missions that go between regions. Like you would start out in, say, Michigan, for example, and end up in Russia. So that would be pretty cool. What else would be cool is if they had they added missions that required maybe 10 different loads to be delivered to one place. So like you've got the port. If you had to deliver Okay, hold on just a second. So my wife knows I'm recording, and she's a little ticked off at me right now, so she's running the vacuum. It's her passive aggressiveness. So, Flaming Potato 23 asked if I am on PC. No, this is Xbox. This is the Xbox One that I'm running this on. I don't have the game for PC. Quite frankly, my PC will not run this game. It is a cheap Walmart laptop. It barely processes the videos. So, been a lot of talk about the mods, how mods are coming to Xbox and to the PlayStation. And I have seen some mods that were done on computer or PC. And not really too awful interested if that's all they're going to do. It's just vehicle mods. Somebody made a four-wheel drive Tesla. I guess that'd be fun. Somebody else made a Harley Davidson Softail. I mean, why? But I would be interested in oh, I didn't have that up, did I? So this has to go to the broken pier. So I can go either way to the broken pier. So I'm going to start heading out this way. The other part of it, of this delivery, if I can get over here, is to come over here and get a large container from the shipwreck. And right now I have, what do I have over here? The Azov 64131. So that will probably be in the next episode. What I'll do is finish this delivery. But I'm going to finish it in the next episode. And then we'll go get that. And the container and deliver it. And we'll see what happens. Should have plenty of fuel. Because getting to the next map isn't all that far. Tried to go through as quick as I could and got a little squirrely in the front end. Alright, so far this truck has done pretty good. This truck would be a keeper. Still got to get that trailer taken care of. Get out of the way a little bit. I like these long missions. We've got to cross several maps. Go from one side of the maps to the other. It gives you more gameplay. Alright, so we need to deliver to the pier, which is right there. So deliver to the broken pier. And this is not going to be easy. It would have been easier if I went the other way from Quarry, because these roads are not good roads. They're very muddy. And we'll see if I can make it in the next episode. So if you like this video, leave a like. Leave me some comments too. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make this a little bit better. And I will see you in the next episode. So if you are from the developers and you happen to be watching this, more missions, longer missions, and put things like you've got to deliver 6 truckloads of something from one map to another. I'd be okay with that. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.